Our final score in the junior varsity game, Northfield 72, Albert Lee 33. If this is your last game here this evening, thanks for coming. Have a safe drive home. If you're here for the varsity game, we'll begin in about 20 minutes. Sit tight.
Is your money safe, secure, and growing? Hi, I'm Stephanie from Merchants Bank, and together, let's build your savings strategy. Maybe you'd like to have a rainy day fund, save for your child's future, or create a long-term savings plan. Or maybe you're just not sure where to start. As your trusted banker, we believe in helping you find the right solution, not just any solution, to make reaching your financial goals easier. Call us or stop in at Merchants Bank. Let's build a plan to reach your dreams together.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center. Do you have HSA dollars that you're looking at wondering, hey, what can I use these on? Did you know you can use HSA, HRA, and other health savings accounts to pay for your LASIK procedure? In addition, if you have a Flex account, you can set aside money in your Flex account for next year to use towards LASIK.
Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, Faribault. World-class LASIK, small-town traffic. RitchieEyeClinic.com.
An ice dam is a ridge of ice that forms at the edge of a roof and prevents melting snow from draining off the roof. The water that backs up behind the dam can leak into a home and cause damage to walls, ceilings, insulation, and other areas. This is Beth with Service Master by IAT. We can work with your insurance company to restore your property from damages caused by ice dams. Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by IAT today, 877-945-0993.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Get your vehicle ready for whatever Minnesota weather throws at you next. Valley Auto House is a full automotive repair shop, collision center, and AAA towing facility. We service all makes and models from full-size diesel trucks to passenger cars. Serving the people of Northfield is our number one goal. We do that by offering quick repairs, fair prices, and efficient communication from the time you walk in the door to when we hand you your keys back. Go Raiders! From all of us at Valley Auto House, located on Highway 3 South in Northfield. Open 7:30 a.m. until 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. And find us at valleyautohouse.net.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
All right, welcome back to NorthfieldLive.com here in Northfield High School at the gymnasium. We have a fantastic matchup here as our Raider girls basketball team is going to take on the Albert Lee Tigers here for senior night. We have a pretty nice matchup here. Albert Lee coming in 5-14 overall, 2-10 in the Big Conference. Raiders coming in at 9-12 and 4-14 in the Big 9 Conference. So two teams that have seen some struggles this year. Raiders, we've really seen them get on a hot streak here in the last few games. They've looked really, really good tonight so far in this last 2 or 3 weeks. So we'll see if they can continue that momentum going into this game and into some section play later. But for now, we're going to focus our attention here as they are still out there warming up with about 14:40 left here in the pregame before we have our national anthem starting lineup and tip-off. So this game, we will see, as I said, I am Joey Hudson. I think I glossed over that. I'm Joey Hudson. I will be doing play-by-play here for you tonight. Howie Reeser is going to be producing with Lance Reeser running our cameras here as we are just about underway. So we're going to take an ad break, be back in about 3 minutes for our pregame interview with Raider head coach Paul Eddy. So make sure to stay tuned here on NorthfieldLive.com.
Is your money safe, secure, and growing? Hi, I'm Stephanie from Merchants Bank, and together, let's build your savings strategy. Maybe you'd like to have a rainy day fund, save for your child's future, or create a long-term savings plan. Or maybe you're just not sure where to start. As your trusted banker, we believe in helping you find the right solution, not just any solution, to make reaching your financial goals easier. Call us or stop in at Merchants Bank. Let's build a plan to reach your dreams together.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center. Do you have HSA dollars that you're looking at wondering, hey, what can I use these on? Did you know you can use HSA, HRA, and other health savings accounts to pay for your LASIK procedure? In addition, if you have a Flex account, you can set aside money in your Flex account for next year to use towards LASIK.
Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, Faribault. World-class LASIK, small-town traffic. RitchieEyeClinic.com.
Softball is on deck. Registration is open for Northfield Fast Pitch Softball. Go to northfieldfastpitch.org or click on the registration link on northfieldlive.com. Girls born between September 2008 and 2017 should sign up by March 7th. Girls softball is one of the fastest growing sports for young women. Scholarships are available. Visit northfieldfastpitch.org for more information and to register before March 7th.
Demand the yellow
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at ServiceMaster by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, ServiceMaster by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
The man, the yellow van, call ServiceMaster.
KYMN Radio 95.1 has been serving the Northfield area since 1968, delivering local news, weather, and sports every day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Whether it's 95.1 FM, AM 1080, or online at kymnradio.net, we'll keep you up to date with the latest happenings and events in Northfield and the surrounding area. And be sure to follow us on social media too. KYMN 95.1, we're all things Northfield.
Starting the home building process is challenging and it can be overwhelming at times. That's why Schmidt Homes has a plethora of 1 to 2 story floor plans to help you get started. Their vast options feature a wide range of square footage, design styles, bedroom, and bathroom count. Their dedicated team will work with you every step of the way to turn your dream home into a reality. When you're ready to start your next project, be sure to check out Schmidt Homes' beautiful and regularly updated showroom for inspiration. Don't wait to start building your dream home. Learn more at schmidthomes.com.
A health savings account from Community Resource Bank can help you save money on medical expenses when used in conjunction with a qualifying high-deductible health plan. And HSA offers the return of a savings account with the convenience of checking, all while earning a competitive interest rate. Stop by one of our locations or visit crb.bank to learn more. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
And we are back here at NorthfieldLive.com. We were able to catch up with Raider head coach Paul Eddy. This interview will be brought to you by Rick and Mary Tonjum of Edina Realty. From beginning to end, they give you 110. Contact Rick and Mary Tonjum of Edina Realty for all your realtor needs. So as I said, we were able to catch up with Raider head coach Paul Eddy before this game. We're going to have a minute 48 ad break or interview here with Eddy here.
All right, I am here with Northfield Raider girls basketball head coach Paul Eddy. And coach, it's your final home game for the seniors tonight. Let's have you talk about the two seniors here, starting off with McBroom.
Yeah, it's a special group. Both of them are great kids. And Cora, outstanding student, super coachable kid, works tirelessly. She just always gives that extra effort and has been dedicated to our program for her whole life. So, it's hard to see the seniors go every year, but we'll really miss Cora and her leadership and what she's brought to the program.
Absolutely. Now, Kat Organ.
Kat, too, super dedicated, been a great asset to our program. Things I would say about Kat, she has improved so much year after year. She just keeps getting better. So it's really been fun to watch her progression through our program. Probably the best active listener I've ever coached. Always nodding her head, eye contact, smile on her face. She's just always engaged and always with you, and just a pleasure to coach.
Now, tonight's matchup is versus Albert Lee.
This is a game that we beat them handily at their place. We want to come out, and obviously with our senior night and our last home game, we want to play really good basketball.
Yeah.
We want to be playing good basketball this time of year in any case. So we want to finish strong, and hopefully tonight's a good night to have some fun and celebrate our seniors and hopefully take down the Tigers.
And then to wrap out your season, because we won't catch up with your final two, you got 2 more away games next week.
Yep, we're on the road at Austin on Tuesday, and then we finish up at Owatonna on Friday.
All right, best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, so that was Raider head coach Paul Eddy talking with Lance Reese before the game. Obviously, this is their last home game of the season. Feels like we've seen a lot of them this season, but this is the last one. So we're hoping for a nice win here tonight. We will have 3 more boys basketball home games, and that is it for the regular season here in this winter season. It's been a fantastic one so far this winter. We saw our girls hockey team pull off an awesome win over the Lakeville South Cougars last night down in Owatonna at the neutral site to win the section. And we'll see them in state here next week as the boys also get ready. Boys hockey also gets ready for a section tournament. As girls basketball, as I said, they'll wrap up here shortly. Boys basketball, they still have a bit to go. They started a little late, but we will see them here in a little bit. But as I said before, those interviews brought to you by Rick and Mary Tonjum of Edina Realty. From beginning to end, they give you 110. Contact Rick and Mary Tonjum of Edina Realty for all your realtor needs.
Are looking for trustworthy, hardworking, and caring real estate professionals, Rick and Mary Tonjum of Edina Realty are your team. I'm Rick Tonjum, and our motto is, from beginning to end, we give you 110. With my commitment to great quality customer service and Mary's creative eye, all of your wants and needs are taken into account to find that perfect property, or to help you take advantage of your most valuable asset, your home. We are proud to support the Northfield Wrestling Team as they begin their playoff journey. Edina Realty's Rick and Mary Tonjum. From beginning to end, we give you 110.
And we're back here for a minute. Of course, Rick and Mary Tonjum, they were very generous. They were helping us be able to stream the Raider Wrestling section tournaments, as we will see the Raider Wrestling team again tomorrow. We're going to travel down to Rochester, see them in the section championship game. I'm not sure who exactly they're going up against, but it will be a very exciting meet there, so make sure to stay tuned here on Northfield Live. That will be tomorrow on a Saturday, so make sure to stay tuned on our website and on social media at Northfield Live on all your social medias. But as I said, we got about 6:20 left here until tip-off, so we're going to take another ad break, and we'll be back for our starting lineup, national anthem, and tip-off here on NorthfieldLive.com.
Hometown Credit Union, we are proudly celebrating our 50-year anniversary. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is now a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Join us at www.hometowncu.coop and see why the Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group of Northfield. The doctors, Becky Johnson, John Nowak, Brian Craby, Tyler Yonke, and Mallory Peterson would like to remind you that February is Dental Health Month. New patients in the month of February will receive a free exam and necessary x-rays. The doctors and staff at Professional Dental Group would love to see your smile. You can find us on the web at pdgdentists.com or give us a call at 507-645-5264.
Don't let dry eye symptoms continue to get in the way of enjoying what your world has to offer. Although dry eye can be hard to treat and difficult to manage with over-the-counter eye drops, you're not out of options. River Valley Eye Professionals is very pleased to offer the OptiLight Intense Pulse Light Treatment, the first and only FDA-approved light-based treatment for dry eye. We're the only facility in the area with this technology and expertise to perform this amazing treatment. Find out more at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
Northfield is a unique town with passionate people. So much passion that it can be hard to keep up. That's why, if you're into art, local politics, sports, or anything else, Northfield Public Broadcasting is here to serve you. NPB is a free public access local television station that accepts submissions on anything you care about. NPB is a place to hear community voices and to share your own voice. Check it out.
Start again.
This ball is crushed.
All Major League Baseball spring training camps are in full swing, and that means Northfield Youth Baseball registration is open. Enjoy watching your kids on a baseball field this summer. For those interested in in-house baseball leagues, register them now at NorthfieldYouthBaseball.com. Yes, we know there is still snow on the ground, but for kids who are in grades kindergarten to 3rd grade who'd like to participate in in-house, or 4th to 7th graders interested in Community Rec League, you must register before March 15th to get your child's name on the rosters for a jersey and hat. Visit NorthfieldYouthBaseball.com for more registration information.
Are looking for trustworthy, hardworking, and caring real estate professionals, Rick and Mary Tunjum of Edina Realty are your team. I'm Rick Tunjum, and our motto is, from beginning to end, we give you 110. With my commitment to great quality customer service and Mary's creative eye, all of your wants and needs are taken into account to find that perfect property, or to help you take advantage of your most valuable asset, your home. We are proud to support the Northfield Wrestling Team as they begin their playoff journey. Edina Realty's Rick and Mary Tunjum. From beginning to end, we give you 110.
Inspired from Professional Dental Group of Northfield, the doctors Becky Johnson, John Nowak, Brian Kraby, Tyler Yonke, and Mallory Peterson would like to remind you that February is Dental Health Month. New patients in the month of February will receive a free exam and necessary x-rays. The doctors and staff at Professional Dental Group would love to see your smile. You can find us on the web at pdgdentists.com or give us a call at 507-645-5264.
Hometown Credit Union, we are proudly celebrating our 50-year anniversary. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is now a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Join us at www.hometowncu.coop and see why the Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Softball is on deck. Registration is open for Northfield Fast Pitch Softball. Go to northfieldfastpitch.org or click on the registration link on northfieldlive.com. Girls born between September 2008 and 2017 should sign up by March 7th. Girls softball is one of the fastest growing sports for young women. Scholarships are available. Visit northfieldfastpitch.org for more information and to register before March 7th.
This ball is crushed.
All Major League Baseball spring training camps are in full swing, and that means Northfield Youth Baseball registration is open. Enjoy watching your kids on a baseball field this summer. And for those interested in travel baseball leagues, register them now at northfieldyouthbaseball.com. Yes, we know there's still snow on the ground, but for kids ages 10 to 15 years old and interested in travel baseball, you must register before March 12th to get your child's name on the list for tryouts. Visit northfieldyouthbaseball.com and click on the travel registration link before March 12th for Northfield Youth Travel Baseball.
And we are back here on NorthfieldLive.com. We got 5 seconds until they start reading off the sportsmanship statement here at Northfield High School as there goes off the buzzard. And up comes Corey McBroom to read it off. So we're going to cut down to the scores table for this right now as soon as they start here.
To Northfield High School for senior night and today's Big 9 Conference basketball game between the Albert Lee Tigers and your Northfield Raiders. We'd like to extend a warm welcome for our visitors and fans. Reading the sportsmanship mission statement will be Senior Cora McBroom.
As student athletes of Northfield High School, we pledge to show respect for each other and our opponents. We ask that all fans join us in displaying and practicing positive school spirit without degrading officials or participants and fans from opposing schools. Cheer for your team, not against the opponents.
Thank you, Cora. And now please rise if you are able. Gentlemen, please remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Thank you.
All right, and with that, we will cut down to our starting lineups here soon. As a reminder, our starting lineups tonight are brought to you by Ritchie Eye Clinic. If you are interested in improving your vision, scheduling a free consultation at Ritchie Eye Clinic is a fantastic first step.
Aaliyah Heidemann. Number 12, junior Jalen Boss. Number 14, senior captain Kayla Johnson. Number 15, sophomore Haley Godeke. And number 23, junior captain Nevaeh Wacholtz. The Tigers are coached by Jody Scholes, assisted by Spencer Dahl and Ashley Schrammel. And now here's the starters for your Northfield Raiders. At guard, a 5'8" sophomore, number 3, Tatum Sawyer. At guard, a 5'9" sophomore, number 10, Grace Mostad. At forward, a 5'9" senior, number 14, Captain Cora McBroom. At forward, a 5'10" senior, number 23, Captain Kat Organ. And at point, at 6 foot, sophomore, wearing number 45, Kate Sand.
All right, and there are your starting lineups once again brought to you by Ritchie Eye Clinic. Thank you to Ritchie Eye Clinic and all of our sponsors who make these broadcasts possible. So we will have tip-off underway here shortly as the Raiders come out fired up here with a pretty solid turnout so far. Still plenty to file into the stands, still plenty of room here at Northfield High School. So we will hope to see anyone watching show up here tonight. So as the Raiders get their final words in with the coach Paul Eddy, we will see the Tigers start to come off onto the court. We'll see how the Raiders can come out here tonight. They have really succeeded when they're able to come out and play very aggressive at the start, but eventually, in these games, the trend has been they kind of fall apart there in a little bit in the second half. So we'll see if they can come out firing in the first and hold on to that. So it'll be Sand up here for the tip-off. She's going to go up against the Tigers. I believe that's the number 23, Wacholtz, or that's Gert. It's Godeke. So tip-off is up. It's good for the Raiders. Sawyer grabs it up. She goes up court, toss it around near wing to Organ. Organ into McBroom. McBroom trying to find something. Far wing to Sawyer. Sawyer crossing over. Organ driving up into the lane. She pulls up for a little shot. It falls right off the glass and in. Organ gets onto the board first for the Raiders. McBroom putting a light press on. Here are the Tigers. Raiders being a little aggressive, but there's a little blown coverage there. There's a wide open layup, and it's missed. Good defense there by Mostad. Put pressure on him and eventually forced him to miss. And it's going to be out of bounds on the Tigers. It's going to be Raider ball. So Mostad going to toss this one over to Sawyer here. Tigers dropping back into man coverage. Sawyer goes up court here. Mostad with the ball now. Crossing around. McBroom down into the paint. And there's Sand with the ball, and they're going to call something here. So we'll see what this call is here in just a second. Sand had the ball. It looked like she was going around.
Kayla Johnson, her first, team's first.
So Kayla Johnson on the Tigers gets the foul call there. As there's a nice inbound pass to Sand, and she spins around, puts it right up against the glass and in. Fantastic job there by Sand. Raiders have a 4-0 lead on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. And that ball gets away from her. She's trying to find Kayla Johnson down there on the far corner. Just can't quite connect with her. Little miscommunication, puts it behind her. And it's going to be Raider ball here. Sawyer tossing this in right in front of the fans. Mostad going up court now. Tigers not playing very aggressive as Sawyer drives right in for the layup. She can't find it. Sand gets the rebound, however, and she finds that one. Sand gets her 4th points already as her second layup also finds it. There's a cross-court pass there. There's wide open for Johnson. The little jumper, no good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Out in the near corner for the jumper for 2. Doesn't find that one. Organ gets the rebound. Sawyer going up court. Sawyer tossing over to McBroom. McBroom going up. Tossing around. Sand, far wing. Mostad driving up now. Mostad going up. And good defense there as Tigers pull away with the ball. So Tigers crossing around here. Drives up into the lane. Goetke doesn't find that one. Sand gets the rebound. Sawyer going up court. Sawyer to the top of the key. Over. Oregon on the near corner for three. Put a little too much on it. So now, Tigers going up court. Moving around. Over here, the near wing. Boss going up. Drives into the paint. Spinning around here, and they're going to call her for a travel. She tried to spin, hit her teammate on the near wing here. Her teammate pulled off, and she just was kind of pulling that left foot. So we'll see what Sawyer has for us here. Mosted going up court. Taking her time. Tigers not putting any pressure on the Raiders, really. As Mosted pulls up for a little jumper from the top of the lane, and it's perfect. Nothing but net on that Mosted jumper. Raiders have an 8-0 lead on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. So crossing around, Tigers. Over the far corner, ripped out there by Mosted, but it's going to be out of bounds. Pass intended for Heidemann. Sawyer just got a hand in there, poked it out, but ended up recovering out of bounds. So no Tigers with the ball. Going up around. Very deep there. Eventually trying to find Johnson in there. Little miscommunication, and it just rolls right by her. Mosted pulls away up court. Sawyer with the ball at the top of the key. Drives up into the lane. It's poked out by the Tigers. It's on the floor. Oregon grabs it. Oregon, one of the two seniors being celebrated here on senior night. That'll take place after the game. As Sawyer's spinning around in the lane. Toss it out to Sand. Sand goes up, and they're going to call her for a travel there. Waited a little too long. Get that dribble down as Albert Lee takes a 30-second timeout. So we're going to do the same here. We're going to be back in 30 seconds here on NorthfieldLive.com.
Inspired from Professional Dental Group of Northfield, the doctors Becky Johnson, John Nowak, Brian Craby, Tyler Yankee, and Mallory Peterson would like to remind you that February is Dental Health Month. New patients in the month of February will receive a free exam and necessary x-rays. The doctors and staff at Professional Dental Group would love to see your smile. You can find us on the web at pdgdentists.com or give us a call at 507-645-5264.
And we're back here at NorthfieldLive.com after the Albert Lee timeout. Raiders currently leading 8-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard here. So we'll see what the Raiders have in store for us. Oh. So Caitlin Schultz and Mahal check back into the game here. A little confusion there. Johnson gets the ball out eventually. Driving up court into the paint for the Tigers. And a little too much on that one. As Raiders going to pull off with it. Raiders having a fantastic job here so far tonight. As Sawyer finds Sand. Sand pulls up for the jumper. She doesn't find it. Tigers get the rebound. That's Johnson. Johnson over to Goetke. Goetke going up. And a little too much on it. Goes a little offline to Boss. It goes into the Raider bench. They're going to have it here. Schultz to toss it in. We'll see what the Raiders have schemed up for us here. As Tigers drop back into man yet again. Schultz, little handoff there to Richardson. Richardson to Mahal. Sawyer going up to the top of the lane now. Driving in for the layup, and it's good. Tatum Sawyer with a great move right there. Splitting the hair between two defenders and finding a wide open layup. And Tigers just can't hold on to the ball here as the pass intended for Boss just gets dropped. Ooh, I got a little tickle in my throat here. So here's Sawyer going up. Sawyer tossing over Mahal. Down into the paint. Sand spinning around, goes up for the layup, and she can't quite find it. Good attempt there, hits the bottom of the rim, however. Students starting to file in here for senior night at the Northfield student section. As the pass there gets broken up, Mahal tips it out, but eventually Tigers recover. Tigers spinning around. Going down. It's poked out by Mahal. Mahal going up court, one-on-one. She's going around, goes up for the layup, and she's fouled. Mahal gets the foul down as Weschultz is the fouler. So Mahal to shoot two from the line here for the Raiders. Weschultz, the junior, as Mahal lines up here in a second, waiting for something, I'm not sure what. Not sure what the holdup is here before these shots. They discuss something. So Raiders currently up 10-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Mahal's first is right off the front of the rim, straight back to her. So we'll see how her second is. In comes Aaron Boersma for the Tigers. As Mahal lines up her second of two. From the cherry stripe, Mahal puts it up. It's good. She gets on the board here for the Raiders. Now 11-0 lead. Tigers going around. Watch Schultz driving up court, spinning around, almost an over and back, but she kept that right foot over the line. As there's a little jumper, not quite finding that one. Sand gets the rebound. Sawyer with the ball now, spinning around, trying to go up court. Tigers putting a little pressure on her. Finding Maya Richardson. Richardson back out to Sand, over to Caitlin Schultz. Drops it a little bit, but recovers. Schultz going up into the lane. She loses control. Sand picks it up. Kicks it back over to Mahal in the near wing for three. It's good. Nothing but net on that one. Amber Mahal with a perfect shot right there. Fantastic job there by Mahal as Tigers take over here. Deep pass there. Wide open is Johnson. And that will not get the Tigers on the board. Tigers can't get anything to fall as Richardson grabs the rebound here. It's poked out, but grabbed by Sawyer as Richardson goes to the far wing now. Kicks it over. Schultz with the ball. She finds Sand in there. Good pass there to Sand. Sand gets the shot up and can't quite find it. But great play by the Raiders. Getting the ball to Sand. Sand with a high percentage shot. Just couldn't get that one. As Waschultz drives in, that ball pops in and out as Raiders take over here. Sawyer going up. Spinning around up to the top of the lane. Driving into the lane. Shots up and no good. But she gets her own rebound. Backs up and she's fouled. Hand reaches right over her back. And she'll shoot two from the line. So Sawyer shooting two from the line here. Liz Wallace, the fouler. Albert Lee's third foul in the game so far. Sawyer's first is up and good. 12:30 left in the first half here. Raiders up 15-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Fantastic job here from the Raiders so far. Sawyer's second is up, no good. She gets the own rebound, though, as she goes up to the top of the key. Sawyer driving up into the lane. Toss out to Schultz. Schultz going up into the lane now. Toss out to Richardson. Richardson going into the lane on the baseline there. Finding Schultz, or Sawyer. Sawyer goes up, and she's fouled there. So Sawyer fouled yet again, and she'll shoot another two from the line. So that's going to be the Tigers' fourth, and that is a foul on Boersma. So here's Sawyer with her remaining one. It's up, and it is good. Bounces around a little, eventually finds it. As Mostad subs into the game here. So Tigers to go up court now. Wallace with the ball. Wallace going straight up. And ball is poked out by Mostad. Mostad tosses it over to Mahal. Mahal wide open. The layup is good. Easiest play of her life right there. Wide open layup. Fantastic job there by Mostad to poke it out, and a good pass to Mahal. As Mahal rips that ball out of the air. She's going. She has another one. Oh, no, it's eventually poked out. It's going to be Raider ball, however. Great defense there by the Tigers to chase down Mahal. As we'll see what the Raiders have in store for us here on the inbound on the basket. Mostad to toss it in. Raiders come out of the line. Pass is a little too much on it, as Schultz is going to pick it up here. As she goes up. Finding Mostad. Mostad driving up into the lane, loses control. This is going to be a jump ball. This will be Albert Lee ball here. As Mostad just couldn't quite hold on to it, as there was two Albert Lee defenders trying to rip it away. So now Albert Lee flying up court here. Wallace with the ball, driving up into the lane. One-on-one. That ball is up, no good. Mostad gets the rebound, and she's fouled trying to go up. Number 3, Boersma. She just got a hand in there a little too close and ends up hitting her a little bit. Tigers' 5th foul already. Raiders looking a lot better than the Tigers so far here in the early game. Molstead going up court now. Passing half court, tossing over to Richardson. Richardson going around to Schultz. Schultz pulls up for 3 from the far wing. In and out. Lydia Rosenheimer grabs the rebound. Tosses back over to Schultz. Over to Mahal. Back into Rosenheimer. Back over to Schultz on the far corner for 3. She finds that one. Nothing but net for Schultz on that. It's a 21-0 game on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. So now Tigers going up. Moving around. Swatted by Mahal, but they get it back as they toss it around. Wallace with a little jumper. In and out. The rebound shot up. Finally good. Voss gets on the board for the Tigers as it's a 21-2 game finally here for the Albert Lee Tigers on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. So now Raiders with the ball. That ball's tipped out. It's going to be Raider ball again. They're just trying to find Rosenheimer right there on the far corner there. That was Richardson tossing it. Just couldn't quite find her after it was tipped out by Albert Lee. Raiders come out firing here tonight against a Tigers team that they are expected to beat. As there's a little toss in there to Rosenheimer. That one's nothing but net off the backboard. Perfect bounce in there. So now Tigers going up court. Moving around into Wallace. Wallace in the paint. Shot up, no good. She gets her own rebound though. Her second shot up. Oh, airballs it too much on it. Molstead flying up. Finding Mahal. Mahal with a layup. It's good. Mahal has been flying down the court here as Albert Lee takes another timeout. It's going to be a full one, so we're going to take a 1-minute ad break and be back here on NorthfieldLive.com. We're back here in 1 minute. Score currently 25-2 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard, 10:16 left in the first half.
Are looking for trustworthy, hardworking, and caring real estate professionals. Rick and Mary Tunjum of Edina Realty are your team. I'm Rick Tunjum, and our motto is, from beginning to end, we give you 110. With my commitment to great quality customer service and Mary's creative eye, all of your wants and needs are taken into account to find that perfect property, or to help you take advantage of your most valuable asset, your home. We are proud to support the Northfield wrestling team as they begin their playoff journey. Edina Realty's Rick and Mary Tunjum. From beginning to end, we give you 110.
Sports has the best selection of merch for kids and adults alike, with Carlton, St. Olaf, and Raider hats, hoodies, and letter jackets. Champion Sports has it all. Champion Sports even offers custom printing for sports teams and businesses. Champion Sports has a good selection of sporting goods for hockey, baseball, swimming, lacrosse, and pickleball. Champion Sports has great shoe brands like Brooks and Adidas to give you that competitive edge. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram to know when the latest gear is in stock. Gear up like a champion at Champion Sports.
And we're back here on NorthfieldLive.com after the timeout. It was a full one. Raiders currently up 25-2 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. 10:16 here left in the first half. As there's a little jumper for 3, and it's bouncing around. It's no good. Attempted by Heidemann as Raiders get the rebound. So Mahal, good toss in there to Cora McBroom. Lydia Rosenheimer tosses it back out to Mahal. Mahal over to Molstead. Molstead moving around. Good pass there to Mahal. Over to Rosenheimer. A little low. Rosenheimer eventually gets it up. As that ball's ripped out of the air. As Tigers fly up court. Layup is good for number 23, Waschultz. Tigers get their 4th point. Getting a little life here are the Albert Lee Tigers after the timeout. Rosenheimer, good pass there. Tips off. Oregon grabs it. Jumper there on the far wing for 3. It's good. In and out and back in for Molstead. Fantastic shot. So Albert Lee going up court. Big pass there as it's a 2-on-1 and it eventually falls. And it falls for Jones. It's a 28-6 ball game now on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Molstead toss over tipped. Oregon gets it and she traveled. She was still setting her feet when she grabbed it out of the air as Kate Sand comes back into the game here for McCall. So Raiders getting ready here. Putting a press on the Tigers. They're flying around here. Wallace gets it. Going up softly. Sand on her. Wallace driving up, picking up speed. There's Boss. Boss gets the ball tipped out by Rosenheimer. Moving around here. Good defense there by Grace Mosted, fantastic job. And there's going to be a foul call. Foul call on the Tigers. Fantastic job there by Grace Mosted. That was on number 22. I'm not sure who the 22. Oh, 23. Waschultz. That's her second foul. As with 8:45 left in the first half, Raiders have a 28-6 lead on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Sawyer pulls up for three. She doesn't find that one, and the Tigers grab the rebound. So Tigers going up. Moving around. Spinning. Going up. Waschultz. She can't quite find it. Kate Sand grabs the rebound. So now Mosted going up. Kicking it out. Sand over to Schultz. Schultz for three, or Sawyer for three, excuse me. She doesn't quite find it. Oregon gets the rebound. She goes up into the lane. She grabs up and one. Foul call and fantastic job there from Cat Oregon. Great job there, driving through the contact, getting the shot up and making it good. It's Waschultz's third already, and the Raiders are in the bonus. Raiders in the bonus now with a 30-6 lead in the Heritage Bank scoreboard. As Oregon's shot is up, and it's good. Albert Lee going up now. Cross-court pass. Moving around. Over to the far corner. Driving up and ripped out. Mosted with the ball. She's driving up. She's faster than everyone else. She goes up for the layup, and it's good. Fantastic job there by Mosted. So now Albert Lee going up. Let's pass over there to Boss. Boss going up. Raiders in his zone. As there's a high shot there by Wallace. And it's down on the ground. Sawyer in a scrum there for it. It's going to be a jump ball. It'll be Northfield ball there. As Sawyer just couldn't quite rip it away, but she does get the jump ball call. So now going up court. Mosted. Mosted moving. Over to Sawyer. Sawyer going over to Mosted back again. Over to Oregon. McBroom with a little jumper off the top of the backboard. Sawyer tries to rip it out. It's eventually popped out. Oregon goes and fights for it. We get another jump ball. This one's going to go to Albert Lee. So we'll see what Albert Lee Tigers have for us. Going up court fast. Mosted putting pressure though. Got her in a trap. Wallace gets it out. Boss with it. Moving around. Moving up over the near corner. Johnson. Johnson going up to the top of the key. Over to Wallace. Wallace for the three. And she doesn't find that one. Ball's getting tipped out. It's going to be Albert Lee ball. Out on Mosted there. Schultz subs into the game here for the Raiders. So Albert Lee tosses it in. Moving around here. Going up. Back over. Back down. Boss drives in. She's fouled. McBroom gets a little too close. They're going to call her on it. Yeah, Cora McBroom just got a little too close. Ends up pushing her a little with a hip. So that's going to be a foul call on the Raider there first. As the inbound pass here. The three is airballed out of McBroom's hands into Johnson's. Johnson's shot up is good. Fantastic job there. As moving around Sand. Deep pass there. Over Oregon now. Spinning. Sand with the ball again. Good pass there, but she steps out of bounds. Steps right on the baseline. A little unfortunate there by Kate Sand because she was cooking up something. Here's a pass over there to Wallace. Wallace going up court. Wallace moving around. Pass over there. Directing traffic. Going key. Over here. Boss with the ball in the near wing. Moving around. Finding Heidemann. Heidemann crossing over. Up into the lane. Driving up. Pulls up for the jumper, spins around, and it's good. Nothing but net on that one for Heidemann. As it's a 33-10 game now on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Sand spinning, finding McBroom. McBroom's jumper is up and good. As Pauletti calls off the press here, tells the Raiders to get back into the zone. Heidemann's pass over to the far wing. Boss, three-pointer is no good. It's going to be out of bounds and Raider ball. So Schultz to toss this one in here. Sawyer with the ball. Sawyer going up. Over to Schultz. Schultz crossing over to the top of the key. Spinning. Oregon now. Sand. Cross-court pass there. Sawyer to Schultz. Top of the key. Over to Oregon. Oregon moving around. Near wing. Finding Sand. Sand. Trying to find McBroom. She can't quite. Johnson gets the ball out of the air. So Tigers move it up, driving up into the lane as they're going to get McBroom with another foul here. McBroom with her second now. It's a little unfortunate there. Cora McBroom already has 2 fouls here. Both of the Raiders 2 fouls in the game. So Raiders get some subs coming into here the game. And so do the Tigers. So a quick basket there for Heidemann as the Raiders have the ball now. Driving up is Sawyer. She trips. And she was tripped, it looks like, is what the call is. So she'll shoot 1-1 here from the line. Liz Wallace on the foul there. Sawyer lining up her first of the 1-1. It's up, and it's good from the stripe, so she'll shoot another. So she lines it up. It's up. Bounces around, no good. Tigers grab it. Going up court here. Near wing. Moving around. Wallace with the ball. Good pass over there. For 3, it's good. Nothing but net there for Heidemann. As Tigers are trying to claw back into this one. 36-15 their score. As Schultz with the ball in the far corner. That ball's tipped out of the air. Tigers with the ball. As up goes Heidemann into the lane. The shot up, no good. Sawyer grabs the rebound. Sawyer spinning. Finding Mahal. Moving around. Schultz for 3. It's good. Schultz from the far corner sinks one. 39-15, your current score on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Going up court here for the Tigers. Heidemann. Over to Wallace. Wallace going up. Finding Johnson. Johnson kicking it over. And there's a call here. Tatum Sawyer called for grabbing at the arm. Alexis Jones trying to drive through the baseline as Tatum Sawyer gets a little too close for the ref's liking. In comes Grace Mosted back into the game. As the Tigers get ready to toss this one back in. Heidemann with the ball. Going up, blocked by Mahal. Mahal with a fantastic block right there. As up flies Mosted. Up far corner, deep one for Richardson as that ball's tipped out. As it's going to be Albert Lee ball. We will have senior night after the game here at the gym. We will be streaming that. As up come the Tigers. Moving around. Trying to make a play happen. Johnson with the ball. Driving up through the lane. Toss it back out at the top of the key. Up is Boss. The ball's out of her hands. She has to toss it out. Around. Knocked out by Mahal. Great defense right there. Ball's on the ground. Mahal grabs it. Toss it over to Mosted. Mosted with a little layup, and it's good. What a play for the Raiders. Fantastic job there. Mahal tips it out. She runs, grabs it, spins around, tosses it to Mosted. Mosted gets the shot up, and it's good. And Rosenheimer just smothers her there on defense. Forces her to make a pretty bad throwaway as there's a foul call here on the backside of the play. So it's going to be on the Tigers there. That's going to be on Jaden Boss. Not sure what exactly the call was, but that's the Tigers' 9th. So, Mosted going up the court here. As Spalletti calls a 30-second timeout here. And we'll take a 30-second ad break. We'll be right back here on NorthfieldLive.com.
The man, the yellow van, called Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
The man, the yellow van, called Service Master.
And we're back here to NorthfieldLive.com as Albert Lee breaks the huddle here from their timeout. The Raiders took the timeout, actually. 41-15, your current score on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Raiders up. As up comes Mosted. Mosted moving over. Back to Mosted now. Over to Richardson. Cross court. Oregon for three in the far wing. Bounces up, no good. As Richardson tries to go up, knock that one out of Boss's hands, ends up getting a foul called on her. Maya Richardson, a little too aggressive on that rebound attempt. So up come the Tigers. Moving around, Heidemann, crossing up, crossing over. Rosenheimer playing good defense here. As that ball's taken out by Richardson, and they're going to say she had the ball on the outside. Fantastic defense there by the Raiders. Richardson was able to poke it out, grab it. Looks like she was about to toss it over to Rosenheimer for a big play, but ends up getting called for bouncing it on the out of bounds. As refs convene here. Tigers get ready to toss it in. So Boss to toss this one in. She finds Heidemann. Raiders playing great defense here, very aggressive. It's what's put them ahead here. As there's an errant pass there, Raiders going to let it go out of bounds. Good job there by the Raiders defense, forcing a little miscommunication there. So now they're going to have the ball here. 41-15, your current score, 2:06 left in the first half on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Richardson over to Mosted. Over to Oregon. Rosenheimer steps up. Ball's tipped out, but Mahal grabs it. And we'll see what this call is here, or who this is on. Mahal to take 1-1 from the line here. It's going to be on Erin Bosma, her third. Albert Lee's 10th of the half. Or a double bonus now. So Mahal's first one up is good. Straight through on that one. 42-15, your current score now. Mahal's second is up, and it's good. So Mahal capitalizes off the double bonus, and it's now a 43-15 game. Moving around here. Walls with the ball. Little jumper there, and it's good for two. 43-17 now. Mosted toss it over. Oregon going up. Spinning around. Over to Mosted. Mosted to Richardson. Mahal now. Deep pass there. Top of the key. Mosted for three. Bounces up, no good. Tigers grab the rebound. It's going to be a jump ball here. It'll be Northfield ball. Fantastic job there by the Raiders on the rebound. Able to force a jump ball. So Oregon toss this one in. It's tossed in. Great job there by Rosenheimer as she kicks it out. The three is no good. That ball's getting tipped around. Tigers grab it. 1 minute left here in the first half. As they kick it around. Going up his boss. Tipped around. Grabbed by Richardson. Over to Rosenheimer. Rosenheimer 2-on-1. She'll have to wait for someone to catch up. As she has an errant pass there. And there's a foul call. So Rosenheimer to shoot 2 from the line now for the Raiders. They'll get set up here in a minute. They got to tell the scorers table who exactly was on. It's going to be on Jalen Boss, her second. Team's 11th. Rosenheimer's first is up. Straight back to her off the back of the iron. No good. 53 seconds left. Rosenheimer lines up her second. It's up. Same as the last. Off the back of the iron. Tigers grab the rebound. Johnson going up court here. Johnson going straight fast. Spins back around at the far wing. And she is still spinning around. That ball's tipped out by Mosted. Richardson is smothering in there in the corner. That's Heidemann trying to find something. Kicks it out to the top. Back over to Heidemann. Heidemann trying to drive up in. Spinning around there. In the far corner. Moving around. Good pass there to Johnson. Ball's tipped out. Mahal gets it. Throws it over there to Mosted. Mosted going up court. Pulls up the top of the key. Mosted trying to find something here. As there's Oregon. Doing a good job spinning around there. Good pass into Rosenheimer. Mosted on the far corner for 3. It's good! Grace Mosted with a great shot right there. As Tigers just going to let it happen. As there is a little shot right there. A very long one, and that'll bring us to half. Raiders currently leading 46-17 on your Heritage Bank scoreboard. We'll be back in a little bit for this halftime show here at Northfield High School. So make sure to stay tuned here on NorthfieldLive.com.
As the year comes to a close, we begin to reflect on all we've done throughout the year, and we're looking forward to all this new year has to bring. At Northfield Retirement Community, we are proud of the work we've done supporting our residents, staff, family, and friends throughout the year. We'd like to wish everyone a very happy and prosperous new year. Northfield Retirement Community. Innovation, choice, tradition.
At Hometown Credit Union, we are proudly celebrating our 50-year anniversary. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is now a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Join us at www.hometowncu.coop and see why the Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Starting the home building process is challenging and it can be overwhelming at times. That's why Schmidt Homes has a plethora of 1 to 2 story floor plans to help you get started. Their vast options feature a wide range of square footage, design styles, bedroom, and bathroom count. Their dedicated team will work with you every step of the way to turn your dream home into a reality. When you're ready to start your next project, be sure to check out Schmidt Homes' beautiful and regularly updated showroom for inspiration. Don't wait to start building your dream home. Learn more at schmidthomes.com.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center. Do you have HSA dollars that you're looking at wondering, hey, what can I use these on? Did you know you can use HSA, HRA, and other health savings accounts to pay for your LASIK procedure? In addition, if you have a Flex account, you can set aside money in your Flex account for next year to use towards LASIK.
Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, Faribault. World-class LASIK, small-town traffic. RitchieEyeClinic.com.
The Witt Brothers Winterization Special is here. For just $30, stop in and get your antifreeze, battery, and tires checked to ensure they're ready to face the Minnesota cold. Make sure your battery has the cranking amps to keep your remote start working even on the coldest of days. Stop by Witt Brothers and take advantage of their $30 Winterization Special today. For all your automotive maintenance and repair needs, drive to Witt Brothers Service, located at 701 Division Street in downtown Northfield.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcomed 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield Athletics and wish all of our athletes the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Bruss, Dr. David Buck, or Dr. Michael Thompson. Go Raiders!
Valley Auto House has been offering automotive repair services to Northfield and the surrounding areas since 1926. We carry the most trusted tire brands in the industry, like Bridgestone, Firestone, and Fusion. Our tires are competitively priced so that our local, loyal, and new customers, along with our fleet accounts, can be confident in their purchases. Located on Highway 3 South in Northfield, open from 7:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Or find us online at valleyautohouse.net.
Northfield Insurance offers more than just home and auto. They offer business insurance, health insurance, life insurance, and bonds as well. They have a combined 147 years of experience across 6 employees to make sure that you are getting the best possible insurance for your exact needs. Not only will they protect what's yours, they'll make sure that you're cared for like family. Find out how you can get the right insurance for you at nfldins.com or by calling 507-645-8861. Northfield Insurance Agency. They've got you covered.
And we're back here on NorthfieldLive.com for halftime. 6 minutes left in halftime. Raiders currently up 46-17 on your Heritage Bank scoreboard. They have absolutely been swarming the Albert Lee Tigers on defense. That is really what's been able to get those off, all those points on the board, is their defense has been amazing. There have been points where Albert Lee has been able to get some big plays off or something here and there, but the Raiders have absolutely been pulling away with this one, and it has been a fantastic job by the Raiders to keep the pedal on the metal and a foot to the throat. As we'll see if they can keep that intensity coming out here in the second half. As if they can, it'll be a very fun second half here, as I'm expecting it to basically become a JV game on the Raiders' parts here. Probably about halfway through the second half, as they have been flying out against the Albert Lee Tigers here, as we will see them come out here in a little bit. We got about 5 minutes left. The Raiders, they've just looked incredible. They have really been able to find what is working for them, and that's big. They've kind of struggled finding an identity on offense all year about if they're taking those long-range shots, if they're trying to drive down into the board. They've really been able to find a really nice balance about what they're being able to get out of what the defense is going to allow, and we'll see if they can continue that here in the second half. So we'll take an ad break. We'll be back here in a little bit. We'll be back on NorthfieldLive.com for the second half of this Raider girls basketball game.
As the year comes to a close, we begin to reflect on all we've done throughout the year, and we're looking forward to all this new year has to bring. At Northfield Retirement Community, we are proud of the work we've done supporting our residents, staff, family, and friends throughout the year. We'd like to wish everyone a very happy and prosperous new year. Northfield Retirement Community. Innovation, choice, tradition.
Is your money safe, secure, and growing? Hi, I'm Stephanie from Merchants Bank, and together, let's build your savings strategy. Maybe you'd like to have a rainy day fund, save for your child's future, or create a long-term savings plan. Or maybe you're just not sure where to start. As your trusted banker, we believe in helping you find the right solution, not just any solution, to make reaching your financial goals easier. Call us or stop in at Merchants Bank. Let's build a plan to reach your dreams together.
Hometown Credit Union, we are proudly celebrating our 50-year anniversary. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is now a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Join us at www.hometowncu.coop and see why the Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Thinking of buying or selling your home? Don't go at it alone. Did you know there are nearly over 200 steps to the real estate process? 200 things to consider, be aware of, 200 things that could impede your ability to buy or sell or compromise the actual closing day. Alas, have no fear. You can contact one of our local and relentless agents at Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group anytime to answer all of your real estate questions. Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group. We're unstoppable together.
Getting glasses that fit right and look good doesn't have to cost an arm and a leg. At River Valley Eye Professionals, we work with you to provide you with great-looking frames and the best corrective lens options available within a cost range you're comfortable with. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff will make sure your glasses fulfill your unique needs every time. We don't just sell glasses, we shape them to you and your lifestyle. Find out how we can help you see more clearly at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
An ice dam is a ridge of ice that forms at the edge of a roof and prevents melting snow from draining off the roof. The water that backs up behind the dam can leak into a home and cause damage to walls, ceilings, insulation, and other areas. This is Beth with Service Master by IAT. We can work with your insurance company to restore your property from damages caused by ice dams. Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by IAT today, 877-945-0993.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
This ball is crushed. All Major League Baseball spring training camps are in full swing, and that means Northfield Youth Baseball registration is open. Enjoy watching your kids on a baseball field this summer. And for those interested in travel baseball leagues, register them now at northfieldyouthbaseball.com. Yes, we know there's still snow on the ground, but for kids ages 10 to 15 years old and interested in travel baseball, you must register before March 12th to get your child's name on the list for tryouts. Visit northfieldyouthbaseball.com and click on the travel registration link before March 12th for Northfield Youth Travel Baseball.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group of Northfield. The doctors, Becky Johnson, John Nowak, Brian Craby, Tyler Yankee, and Mallory Peterson would like to remind you that February is Dental Health Month. New patients in the month of February will receive a free exam and necessary x-rays. The doctors and staff at Professional Dental Group would love to see your smile. You can find us on the web at pdgdentists.com or give us a call at 507-645-5264.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
And we are back just in time. Boss drives up, tosses it over. Heidemann back over to Boss. We'll see what the Tigers can do here if they can change up a whole lot. Raiders seem to be pulling off a little on defense. That ball is in and out. A little unfortunate there. It was a good shot, just couldn't quite find it there. As here is Mosted in the near corner for three, and it's good. Grace Mosted keeping her fantastic night going as the bench is fired up for her. So up go the Tigers. Raiders currently up 49-17 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. And good defense by Mosted, pokes it out, goes over to the Tigers bench, and they're going to inbound it here. You know, play like that, it can only really help the Raiders. You know, you might say, oh, what's really the point? You know, you're just kind of giving it back to them, but it does still drain the shot clock. The shot clock doesn't really get reset after that, so that is a good play there for the Raiders. As there's a deep three for the Tigers, as they are coming out a little fired up. So here's Oregon tossing it in as Kate Sands' pass is right off the bottom of the backboard as she is laughing a lot. It ends up going off of the Tigers out of bounds anyways. That's a funny little play there for the Raiders. It's one of those things, it's funny when you're leading by 29 points. It's not so funny when it's a close game as Kate Sand goes up there. She can't quite find that one. Gets her own rebound, though, and she finds that one. Kate Sand also having a great night here tonight. She keeps that going. So Tigers, a little confusion it looks like on what the play exactly is, or what they're doing here. Heidemann pulls up for the jumper there for two. That ball's getting tipped up around on the rebound. Raiders pull away with it as they go up court now. Moving around Mosted. Over to Sand. Sand into Sawyer as it's waved off. I'm not sure what the call was, but it is waved off. So here are the Tigers. Going up court now. Taking their time is Heidemann. Sawyer gets a little tripped up on the screen. Tossing around. Heidemann top of the key. Over to Boss. Boss down. Going up into the lane, and it's good. Layup there for Watchholtz. Pass over there. Oregon moving around. That ball's tipped off. Tigers with the ball. Going up court, Watchholtz. Goes up for the layup. Too much on it. So pulling away is Mosted. Mosted over to Sawyer. Sawyer pulls up for the little jumper for two. Too much on that one. As Oregon grabs the rebound, she goes up for it left-handed, doesn't quite find that one. As there's Sand, she finds that one eventually. Sand finds it. As up come the Tigers here. Moving around. Three is good. Boss sinks it. 53-25, your current score on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Oregon pulls up, spinning around. Good toss over there. Mosted for three, and that one's good. Fantastic job there for Grace Mosted. Able to sink that three on the far side. Raiders still rolling with the A team here. As there's a three. That one's up and good. Boss is having a good night here for the Tigers. Despite the score, she has really been lighting it up. As there's Oregon for three on the near wing. That one's good. Raiders just can't miss. As here's a 30-second timeout here for Albert Lee. So we're going to take a timeout here. We're going to take an ad break, and we'll be right back here in a little bit on NorthfieldLive.com.
Auto House has been offering automotive repair services to Northfield and the surrounding areas since 1926. We carry the most trusted tire brands in the industry, like Bridgestone, Firestone, and Fusion. Our tires are competitively priced so that our local, loyal, and new customers, along with our fleet accounts, can be confident in their purchases. Located on Highway 3 South in Northfield, open from 7:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Or find us online at valleyautohouse.net.
We are back here at NorthfieldLive.com. We'll see what the Raider girls can have for us here after Albert Lee's timeout. Girls currently up
Caitlin Scholes,
59.
number 32, Amber Mahal, number 12, Maya Richardson.
All right, so the rule is the running clock starts with less than 9 minutes with a deficit of 35. So we'll see if we get to that here. As Boss moves around here. Ball's tipped off by Sand. Grabbed, however, behind the back pass is eventually grabbed by Schultz after it rolls around a little. Not sure if that was intentional or not. But either way, Schultz has the ball, toss it over to Richardson. Richardson on the far wing. Toss it in to Mahal. Over to Sand. Sand with the layup. It's good. Good job there. So we'll see what the Tigers can do. Johnson with the ball. Tossing over Boss for three. That one's no good. Johnson gets the rebound, however. The shot's up, and that one's good. 61-30, your current score on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Schultz pass over into Mahal, into Sand, and the layup is good for Kate Sand. Raiders currently leading by 33. They need to be leading by 35 with 9 minutes left, or inside that time the whole time for the running clock. As here's Boss for three. That one's no good. Spinning around, finding Boss again. Boss driving up, and she's fouled. As Raiders get ready for some substitutions, Alea Dua and Sydney Livingston getting ready to come in.
Number 45, Kate Sand, her first teams first this half.
So Sand with the foul there.
Number 21, Sydney Livingston. Number 22, Alea Dua.
So some newer Raiders coming into the game. We see these two in some garbage time minutes in JV mostly. As that ball is no good. And there's a deep pass there to Schultz. Schultz going up court. Schultz's shot is up and good. Almost swatted away. Johnson was flying, but Schultz gets it up and good. So Raiders currently holding a 35-point lead. Needs to be inside the 9-minute mark for the running clock. Moving around here, Johnson. Looking for something. On your teammate. And the shot is up. It's a little offline, however. Way off to the right. As she moves around, goes up, and that one is fouled on. Raiders a little too aggressive on that play.
Northfield number 21, Sydney Livingston. Her first, team's second.
So Livingston talks to head coach Paul Eddy about what she can't do there. I think she was just a little confused. As the shot is up and good for the first one. As Albert Lee has some substitutions coming in here for the game. Second shot. Lined up and good for Watchels. So up comes Maya Richardson over to Caitlin Schultz. Schultz to Dua. Dua driving up into the lane, and it's no good. She gets her own rebound, though, and it's eventually taken out. Ripped out by Schultz. As she drives up into the lane here now. Her shot's up, and it's no good. And she's fouled again by Livingston. So Livingston with their second foul already. Played an aggressive game there. Wackles lines up her first. That one's no good. Bounces right off. Raiders leading 65-32 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard here with 12:18 left in the game. Lining it up, Watchels. It bounces around and eventually finds it. So Richardson with the ball going up court here. Tossing it over. Livingston. Over to Dua. Back to Livingston. Up to the top of the key. Schultz into Mahal. Over Schultz for three. In and out, no good. As the rebound shot isn't any good. Mahal couldn't quite find it. It's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be Raider ball. So we'll see what it is, what the play is, as Richardson's going to toss this one in here for the Raiders. Mahal kicks it out. Over to Richardson. Richardson, pass over to Livingston. Driving up into the lane, pulls up for the jumper. No good, off the back of the iron. That one's out of bounds. It's going to be Tigers ball. So up come the Tigers. It's a crossover here. Near wing for three. Heideman's shot is no good. Livingston gets the rebound. Livingston driving up court. Going up fast. Trying to find Richardson. It's tipped off and out of bounds. Heideman got a hand on it, forced it off.
Number 12, Jalen Boss. Number 14, Kayla Johnson.
So Boss and Johnson checking in the game here for the Tigers. As here's Caitlin Schultz with a quick three in the corner, and it's good. Fantastic job there by Caitlin Schultz, getting the ball and up, gets the ball in her hands and up in the air in about a second, and it's good from the near corner for three. Raiders up by 35 now. Moving around, driving up to the lane for the Tigers, and that one's good. Great shot there for Albert Lee. As Dua just can't quite corral that pass. Tigers go up. Move around, here's Boss. As there's a three from the far wing, and that one's good. So it's a 30-point ball game now. Livingston moving around. Mahal with a little jumper, a little too high, and there's a foul called. We'll see who this is on. I think it's on Boss. right under the basket.
14, Kayla Johnson, her second, team's first.
So Kayla Johnson with the foul call. Raiders to toss it in from under the basket. So Oregon getting ready here. As the Raiders get some subs back in here. Oregon gets ready. Tosses it in. Over to McBroom. Over to Sawyer. Over to Oregon. Back to McBroom. McBroom spinning around. Gets it up. No good. Tigers get the rebound. A little offline there. She was spinning. Trying to get it up. As the shot is up there. No good. Sawyer grabs the rebound. Sawyer going up. Turns back. Over to Oregon. Over to Dua. Dua driving up into the lane, and it is good for Alea Dua. She gets on the board now. 70-38 your score on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Up come the Tigers. Moving around here. Pulls back for the three. No good. Dua tosses it over to Sawyer. Sawyer going up court. Sawyer driving up quick, and she goes up for the shot, and it is in and out. Sawyer grabs her own rebound, however. That ball is up and swatted down. So Tigers going up court. Moving around. Tigers have not quit. As here they come. There's the corner three, and that one's good. Tigers not giving up at all. Not hanging their heads, not letting the Raiders go away with it. You got to respect that. Oregon with the ball in the far corner there. Moving around. Over to Livingston. Livingston over to Sawyer. Sawyer to Dua. To McBroom. McBroom trying to spin around. Eventually finds Livingston, and that ball is good for the layup. Great job there by Sydney Livingston. Finding the layup there. As Wallace pulls up for the shot. It is offline. Oregon grabs that rebound. Up goes Sawyer. Sawyer, far wing, backs up. And Livingston down to McBroom. McBroom driving up into the lane on the baseline. Toss it off to Sawyer. Sawyer with a jumper, and it's good. She sinks it. 4-2. As Eddie calls a 30-second timeout. So we're going to take a 30-second ad break. We'll be right back here on NorthfieldLive.com.
As the year comes to a close, we begin to reflect on all we've done throughout the year, and we're looking forward to all this new year has to bring. At Northfield Retirement Community, we are proud of the work we've done supporting our residents, staff, family, and friends throughout the year. We'd like to wish everyone a very happy and prosperous new year. Northfield Retirement Community. Innovation, choice, tradition.
And we're back here on NorthfieldLive.com. Raiders still yet to break the huddle along with the Tigers. As here they go, coming off the Raiders' 30-second timeout. Head coach Paul Eddy just wanted to talk with the girls, make sure they knew what was happening. Assuming they're talking about the running clock or the potential of it. Raiders need 2 points to activate it, as it is in the time where they can. So up comes Heidemann. Heidemann spinning. She has to pick up her dribble there. Toss it over to Wallace. Down in the far corner. Up goes for Washultz, and it's no good. Raiders get the rebound. As Mostad tosses it over to Sawyer. Sawyer up to Oregon for two. She doesn't find that one. Ball's on the ground. Out come the Tigers. There's a foul call. She was spinning violently. As Washultz. It's on Kate Sand there. Sand, we've seen her draw a lot of fouls or cause a lot of fouls so far this season. So up come the Tigers. Wallace going up court here. Wallace going around. Up to Boss. And there's a three there. It's up. It's no good. Raiders grab the rebound. Mosted going up. Going over. McBroom tossing over to Sawyer. Sawyer going up, and she's blocked and fouled. She'll take 2 from the line.
Foul on the Tigers, number 23, Nevaeh Wackles.
Raiders have played really impressively here tonight, along with some of the younger players. Livingston and Dua, both freshmen. As Sawyer's first is up and good. They have played very big impact here tonight, and they really flew around when they got their chance here. So very impressive, assuming that we'll see them back if the Raiders are able to really build a little bit of a cushion here on the running clock. As Sawyer's shot is up, it bounces around, and that's good. So we're in running clock now, assuming that the score tables know that. Wallace with the ball. Tossing it over. Moving around. Boss for 3. That ball tries to toss it back in. Tosses it right off the backboard. The backside of it. So Raiders to toss this one in. Raiders up by 35 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. As that ball a little too much on it. McBroom just can't quite hold on to it. Boss tosses it over. Tipped off. Oregon grabs it. Oregon and McBroom, the 2 seniors on this team here on senior night. As there's Oregon tossing it around. Over here. Sawyer on the near corner. Sand with a big pass there. Mosted for 3. Bounces up. It's going to be out of bounds. It hit the hardware on the backboard. If it bounces off the top of the backboard but jumps back right back in, it doesn't matter. They can still keep playing. If it bounces straight up and it hits something back there, like the shot clock or the supporting beam holding it up, that is out of bounds. So up come the Tigers. Moving around here near wing. Driving up into the lane. Goes up for the layup. It bounces around. No good. Livingston grabs the rebound. Livingston flying up here. She goes up her own layup. No good. Dua gets the rebound. Her shot up is no good. She gets her own rebound. It's up. Livingston gets the rebound. They are flying around here as there's a call there. As we'll see what this one is. I think it's going to be on Dua here, flying a little too close on that one. It will be. Alea Dua flies in a little too hot, trying to rip that ball off. Ends up getting a foul called on her. We'll see what the Tigers have for us here, as we have a sub coming into here for the game. It is number 13, McKenna Quinnell, 9th grade guard here for the Raiders. She comes in for Mosted. So up comes Wallace, tossing it over. Moving around, and she loses control of that one. So we'll see what the Tigers have here. Livingston gets called for the foul there. Running clock still in play. It's deep past their top of the key. As she comes down the baseline, loses control a little. Wallace with the jumper there. That ball's in and out. Ball gets tipped off. Dua grabs it, tries to toss it back in off the Tigers. Raiders grab it. McBroom going up court. Tossing it over. Livingston going down the baseline. Over to Quinnell. Quinnell shot offline. Grabbed by McBroom. McBroom spinning. There's a foul called. So Boss called on the foul. As into the game here is Linnea Wilhelm. Wilhelm, a freshman. We saw her play quite a bit in the soccer season. As we have another last-minute substitution coming into the game here. Grayson Mosley, another freshman here for the Raiders. Big freshman class. We're seeing a lot of them out here right now. As there's Livingston. Livingston moving around. And bear with me here. Dua with the ball now. As there's going to be a call here. We'll see what they call it for. We'll see which Tiger. It's going to be on Liz Wallace of the Tigers. Running clock still in play. Dua with the ball now. She's on the ground. It's going to be out of bounds. And it's going to be a Tiger ball. She just couldn't quite hold on to it. as Raiders have all freshmen on the court now. Moving around here. Ball on the ground. She drives up into the lane, and she is called. Foul is going to be on Mosley, most likely.
Foul is on the Raiders' number 4, Grayson Mosley. Her first, team's 7th. Godeke shoots 2.
So Raiders put the Tigers in the bonus now. Godeke's first shot is up and good, or no good, excuse me. She is shooting 2 from the line anyways. So she lines up her second. Second shot. Up. And in and out. Dua grabs the rebound. Dua tosses it over to Wilhelm. Wilhelm moving around. Top of the key. Toss it over to Livingston. Into Dua. And ball just can't be corralled by Mosley. Wilhelm grabs it, however. Wilhelm tossing it up, and that ball's tipped off. Grabbed out by Albert Lee. So drives in as Raiders get the ball after she kicks it around. Livingston going up. Going around, she gets the shot up and she's fouled. Good job there by Sydney Livingston going up court. 1:45 here left on the game clock, and we're in running clock. Godeke on the foul. Livingston shooting 2. Her first. Up and good. As we have another sub getting ready. Judith Presna Apatine subbing into the game here for the Raiders. As Livingston lines it up. Her second, up, and no good. Tigers grab that rebound. Going up court here. Apatine, inside defense. Moving around here. And now wide open in the lane, and it's good. That should maybe take us off our running clock, I'm not sure. Livingston tosses it over. Deep 3 there, and it's good for Apatine. Great job there by the sophomore. Or junior, excuse me. As the ball's on the ground here. And the shot is up, and she's fouled. 20 seconds left. We'll see probably an inbound or whatever this is, and that's it. If they even get there, I'm not sure. Right now, Raiders currently leading 80-43 in the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Fantastic night for the Raider girls basketball team. Absolutely something to be proud of. And they will stop the clock to let her shoot, too. It's up, and it's good. So she'll line up her second here with 1 second left. Reminder, we will have senior night after, so make sure to stay tuned. We will be streaming that, as that will be game. Raiders win 80-45 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. We're going to take an ad break, have a post-game show, and then we're going to stick around for senior night here. So make sure to stay tuned here on NorthfieldLive.com for that. We'll be back in about 2 minutes here as soon as we can find that ad break. Raiders with an absolutely fantastic night. And we'll be back right here in a minute.
Your morning with the KYMN Morning Show. This is Jeff Johnson. Join me each weekday from 6 to 9 a.m. when I talk with local people making news. Rich Larson has the area's most comprehensive and up-to-date newscasts. Weather specialist Bob Matheson will have your forecast, and Tim McNiff joins us for news with a side of sports. Find out what's happening in your community by listening to 95.1 FM, AM 1080, or online at kymnradio.net. KYMN 95 The One.
Northfield Live doesn't just provide game coverage. We provide opportunities for Northfield youth to showcase, learn, and experience many aspects of media. This opportunity gives students a chance to get real-life experience and build their writing skills. Working at Northfield Live isn't just about the on-screen coverage. The reports and stories about games, athletes, and coaches are just as important as broadcasting the game itself. If you or someone you know might be interested in learning how to write stories about local high school sports, we encourage you to call, text, or email us at the Northfield Live page anytime. From all of us at Northfield Live, go Raiders!
An ice dam is a ridge of ice that forms at the edge of a roof and prevents melting snow from draining off the roof. The water that backs up behind the dam can leak into a home and cause damage to walls, ceilings, insulation, and other areas. This is Beth with Service Master by IAT. We can work with your insurance company to restore your property from damages caused by ice dams. Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by IAT today, 877-945-0993.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Most dedicated players that we've had come through our program. They're at everything. They work extremely hard. They do everything that we want our student athletes to do. I think if we average their grade point averages, we're at 3.99. It's a big number. So excellent students in the classroom. They've been assets to our program. A couple of highlights about Cora. Just talk again about her work ethic. She comes every day and puts in an amazing effort, and she's a team-first player. Great leader for us all year long. So that's Cora McBroom. Couple things really quick about Kat Organ. I've coached for a really long time, and Kat is probably the most gifted, active listener I've ever coached. When I'm talking, her eyes are on me. She's nodding. She's acknowledging. She even smiles if I try something that might be funny. She's always there with me, and just a super active listener. And I think what that has helped her develop is a great improvement that we've seen in her 4 years here as a Raider girls basketball player. So that's Kat Organ. And now I'm going to turn it over to Lydia Rosenhammer. Just one quick reminder that once we're done here, there are some refreshments up in the cafeteria. Please join us for those.
So I have a little thing to say about both Kat and Cora. I asked the team to come up with one thing that they admire or will miss about Kat and Cora, and then I put them all together. So this is from the team. Cora, thank you for being an awesome captain. We really admire your work ethic, kindness, and your commitment to make yourself and others better every single day. You work super hard, hustle for every loose ball, and go 110% all the time. You are a great leader and bring a positive attitude to every game. Cora, we are really going to miss your spirit towards all three teams, fun bus rides, and your presence on the court. You are always there to guide us and lift us up when we need it. Thank you for helping us with our tough homework and always being willing to give rides. You're one of the nicest people we know. We'll miss you. Kat. Kat, we are really going to miss your leadership and kindness on and off the floor. Your willingness and selflessness is truly inspiring. You are a really hardworking player, always have positive energy, and have a huge passion for the game. Your positive smile that you bring to every practice and game is super contagious and brightens the whole room. We love your persistence and your calm composure on the court. Not everyone knows this about Kat, but she's extremely funny. We'll never forget the fun car and bus rides with you, especially the karaoke sessions. Thank you for always giving rides and for your amazing leadership. We're really going to miss your personality and how much you care about everyone. You are such a fun person to be around. We'll miss you so much next year.
Once again, thanks everybody for sticking around for this. Join us up in the cafeteria for some refreshments and some time with the seniors.
All right, so there is your senior night presentation. Shout out to our 2 seniors, Kat Organ and Corey McBroom. They had absolutely fantastic years. They both showed up pretty much every game. I mean, they both showed up, worked hard all the time, and they had a massive impact on the team, as you could hear by those little letters that their team wrote to them. So always very nice to appreciate our senior captains here. They were our 2 captains here, as our only 2 seniors, as the classes will only get bigger here from here on out. We have some really nice underclassmen here for this team in the future. But for that is us here tonight. As we didn't really get into recap, Raiders, they came out firing off the gate, and they ended up pulling off an 80-45 win on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. So that's our little mini Service Master by post-game recap. When disaster strikes, demand the yellow van. Thank you for watching here at NorthfieldLive.com. Stay tuned for section schedule on our website and on social medias at Northfield Live, wherever you go for your social media. And we will see you later